Hi, Paul. Welcome to the Leanpub launch video for how to build and fine-tune a small language model, a step-by-step guide for beginners, researchers, and non-programmers. I was wondering if you could take a moment just to talk to us a little bit about yourself and about who you are and the work you do, and what your book is about and who it's for.
Okay, Len, thank you very much for having me here. And I will say thank you for your platform. It's a great publish, particularly like the author like me. This is my officially the first book I published. I thought your platform is so easy to use
Oh,
and
thank you so much.
so helpful. So regarding myself, so I'm a professor at NC State University in US. So I want to just briefly show this is me. I read my in the marine earth and atmosphere science. I'm a professor of oceanography, but in most recent years I have focused positioned myself to the AI and the generative AI for science study. And last fall semester, I began to teach a course across the campus called the Generative AI for Science. This is a graduate student course, become very popular because there's no such course before. And after teaching the course, many colleagues and students asked me, said, oh, spend a whole semester is a little bit longer for them. Could ask me if I can just give a week or even a weekend intensive hands-on training in the small language model. So after that, I have been delivered almost 10 this kind of 2 days intensive training. A couple hundred students already benefit through this kind of hands-on training. But then suddenly it make me realize so many people eager want to learn this, but they need to find a good tutorial. And there's lots of information online, even free code, but many times the things may not really work. They get very frustrated. They can get directly get help. So this make me to come out, the book we just published. And I guess you will have a link of the book.
Yeah.
And so the good part, the unique part of this book I want to show is here. So we provide extra external website. In this website, if we have a book, for example here, and we can just can reload, then you can try to get each chapter. We have a Google Colab notebook, and so you do not need to retype the code, and also you do not need to worry about the library and the dependence. I want to get here the chapter 6 code 2, so I can just come in here. So let's see. Oh, here, this is the book. This is the PDF from the Leanpub, and so the code is asked is chapter 6, code 2. So in order to quickly get a code, I just go to chapter 7, and then I roll up. So at each end of the chapter, as you can see, there is a code here. So I just copy the code and copy the code here and paste the code. And so as you can see immediately, so you are able to see all the notebook, attached to each chapter. For example, chapter 2, if I click, and when you click, it's a kind of a little bit messy text, but you can open with the Google Colab, or you can choose download the file. You can go to the file, go to download to your local computer, or you can click this one. If you decide to immediately open this Google Colab, you can click here. As you can see, immediately will show up in your Google Colab. In a Google Colab, the good thing is you are already set up all the configuration, all the installation. You don't worry about a dependent environment. The good thing is you also can run the model or build and fine-tune the model, use their free GPU. For the college student in US, you even can get the Colab Pro, for example, you can get A100 or Ed100 for free in US college student. But at least the T4, everything, in this book, I think T4 also works. So you can just simply, build like this. And everything will, after connected, it will get wrong. So as you can see, this is get wrong, and you can download the data, and you can show everything here. You also can link to your local Google Drive and put everything there, or read the data here. So the great part of every chapter, every sample code, you can just click and run. This is the beautiful part of this book. And this book also verified by the numerous that kind of hands-on training. For example, even today, December 26th, I still give a high school and college student for this kind of 2 days of free training. So it's verified all the code. But of course, if anything changes in the back, I still get the code get updated. So I think this is myself, and this is a little bit about the reason I come out this book.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you very much for that, and for the demos there. That's actually really very helpful, and it's just so cool from our perspective on Leanpub to see authors finding all sorts of really interesting solutions to all kinds of challenges, and the fact that you're doing, excuse me, these seminars as well is just really fantastic for people who are interested. One thing I can say is from looking at books all day, and lots of books have come on Leanpub over the years, I know how hard it is to make a book that actually is clear and step by step and takes people from the beginning to the end, whether they're a beginner or an expert in something like that. And this book is just fantastically written that way. The book is How to Build and Fine-Tune a Small Language Model, a step-by-step guide for beginners, researchers, and non-programmers. Thank you very much, Paul, for taking the time to do this launch video with us today.
Yes, and I also I want to just add one thing.
Yep.
It's just a couple of days ago, you see December 23.
Yes, right.
As you can see, the group just published this paper. It's called a Small Language Model for Efficient agentic tool coding. So outperforming large language model with target fine tune. So this is echoed exactly the purpose of the reason we published this book. And many people want to build a small large language model, but they don't have a good reference and guideline. So this will give you a very good entry. You can open a new world for you. So I think this is a good time.
Yes, it's definitely the perfect time for a book like this on this subject. And again, one that's so good at doing the job that it sets out to do.
Yeah.
And obviously you're the exactly the right person to do it as well. So thank you very much, Paul, for using your kind words about Leanpub and using us as the platform for this book. And thank you very much for taking the time to do this video with all of us.
Thank you very much for having me. Okay, bye-bye.